My name is Amy. I'm with Benchmade Knife Company, and I'm here to introduce some of our new products for 2024. The biggest thing that we have to launch here at SHOT Show is our water collection of knives. This collection has 2 fillet knives, a 7-inch and a 9-inch. We also have a large fixed blade, a smaller fixed blade, as well as a large folding knife and a smaller folder. So this collection is great for life around the water. So especially if you're a hunter who also fishes, this is the perfect collection to tie into the fishing season. And so what the main ingredients of this collection has is a combination of high grip textures and materials on the handles, as well as a CPM MagnaCut blade steel. So this blade steel is optimized for corrosion resistance as well as edge retention, but it is really built for life on the water and to withstand the elements when you're in a wet environment. This handle has Santoprene material. That means it's highly grip, especially when your hands are wet or gloved. We have a lot of pinch zones here with jimping so that you can get a firm grip on that when you're filleting your fish. This is the 9-inch blade. This is great for salmon, halibut, those bigger size fish where you need to cut down into the tail and come up with a really nice clean swoop. You have a larger bodied fish that you need to cover. It does have a little bit of flex to it. It comes with a molded sheath with drainage at the bottom. It has slots here so you can loop that through a belt as well. The 7-inch size with all the same materials. This is better for your smaller fish, your lake and your river fish. This has a more flexible blade so that when you're going around those smaller fish, that flex can really curve to the size of the fish. Another thing to note is it has a white laser mark versus our traditional black. And what we found and tested that this is a higher corrosion resistant laser mark versus our traditional black. So we really went the extra mile to make sure these are highly corrosion resistant. Then the next knife that we have is called the Undercurrent. This is a large fixed blade. So this is a great knife if you're on a boat, you're on a dock, you need to be cutting line, hence why we have some rope here that you can cut right on site. It is partial serrations with a sheep's foot blade, again with MagnaCut blade steel, really strong jimping at the top of the blade that extends into the spine of the handle so that you get a really firm grip if you need to really cut down on frozen bait. So yeah, this is the Undercurrent. Does have a lanyard loop if you want to put a lanyard to that. The sheath is a high retention sheath that has a push button to release, and you can also loop this through a belt. The next one is called the Intersect. This is a smaller fixed blade with a really versatile sheath that can fit in pocket, or you can also switch the pocket clip to the back so you can mount on your pack strap or even your water sling. This is an extra retention strap that you can pull the knife from. You have that extra draw space with the lanyard. Great fixed blade. With spine jimping on the blade for once you can really get into some of those finer tasks. This is a great knife, lanyard loop here to make that easy to get your lanyard onto. And the sheath is really highly versatile. As I said, easy to pocket carry or as well as pack carry. Then we have the knife, it's called the Adira. It's our first folding knife using axis lock mechanism, CPM MagnaCut blade steel. We have Grivery handle with the lanyard, and it also has a aluminum backspacer to increase the strength. So Grivery is a really light material, so with a size of knife like this, the Grivery really helps lighten it up. Then we have the mini size, so if you want something more pocket friendly, the mini Adira is a great size for that. So whether you're a fisherman and you want to have something built around the water, then onto our cutlery. This is where you can take your fish from the fillet dock straight to the kitchen. So this is our collection of kitchen knives, starting with the station knife. This can be sold as a single piece. You can purchase it like this. You can customize it online. This is using a G10, OD green G10 handle with a black bolster. And we have a gold accent ring here that you can customize. It also has a black DLC CPM 154 blade and finish. Yeah, this is a really great workhorse of a knife. You can really great for chopping. Then we come down to the 3-piece set. So it has an 8-inch chef knife, the 6-inch utility knife, and the 4-inch paring knife. The chef knife, this is great for cutting brisket, even some, larger heads of lettuce or cabbage when you really need that surface area and you want to place your hand down here for chopping. Same blade steel as I mentioned, CPM 154 with the black DLC coating. Yeah, great knife for those larger cuts. Then when you need something, if you're in a smaller workspace and you don't want, as much of a blade as a chef knife, the utility knife is a great choice. And then that is also a 6-inch blade. And then the paring knife is a great size, for cutting lemons, limes, apples, things like that. So that would complete the 3-piece set, as well as our station knife, which is a top seller of ours. So that's the Benchmade knife collection, as well as our water line. And then to finish that out, if you don't know about Benchmade's Life Sharp guarantee, this is something that is highly valuable to all of our customers. Benchmade is yours for life. And so we want our customers to be able to send the knife back to us if you need a factory sharpen, and we will send that back to you in the same way that you purchased it. So if you don't like sharpening your own knife or you just don't have the time, send it back to Benchmade and we'll ship it back to you with a factory edge. Thank you.
But they're so overpriced.
And try getting them.
Yeah.
That's the thing too.